Alrighty, guys, what is up? It's been a minute, man. It's been what, like 10 days, bro? Fucking, yeah, 9, 10 days, 6, 7 days. No, I'm playing. But yeah, guys, just been really locked in on day trading. I'm trying to get these recaps out for you. Excuse me, whenever I see trades. Or I'm taking trades, and yeah, bro. I mean, it's hard because making content, editing, all this. Y'all know how it be going. But I appreciate the support so far, guys. We have a lot of haters recently, bro. It's tough. And a lot of people who are just, I don't know, man. That's why I hate posting shit, bro. People just be so like butthurt. People be so like miserable, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So today is the 15th, and as you guys remember, really there was no trades to cover. Last video we covered this trade. I'm pretty sure I didn't trade any of this at all. Actually, let me reiterate. I didn't trade any of this at all. We did take 2 losses. And also I'm not gonna be posting like every single loss every single time because it's just a product of the system and the strategy, right? So basically what happened was I think I remember I took a trade off here, trying to take a long off here, got cooked on that, and then I tried taking a long off the POC, which was here, right? And then at the time as well it was right here, and then I ended up going for like a 1 to 4, but I got stopped out again. So got stopped out on both. It is what it is. And then on this move down, all the way down here, I got stopped out I think 2 more times. But so that's like a minus like 5R I think in relation to the week. Yeah, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, like a minus 4R I think. But regards to that, it doesn't matter. Like whatever, we're moving on to the next week, right? Covering the trades that we took today, though, as you guys know, we made around. We made a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so you probably are wondering like, oh my God, hey, Bands, you have all these accounts, right? So for reference, I'm not like, I don't want this to be too public, right? I am copy trading multiple firms right now evals, because you guys know I already have 5 top up accounts, right? 5 top up XFA accounts that I cannot trade because there's a limitation on gold, and you can't trade gold on top step right now because of all the volatility, all the bogus, whatever. So I was like, fuck it, might as well do some other evals, do some other challenges at the time, to max out the capital and really get a fat payout, like a 100K payout type shit. You know what I'm saying? We go for the 100K payout. And then I'll obviously get moved to live and whatnot. So tops of accounts, again, have not made money on that because I can't trade it. And as you can see, this is just all these accounts were going to be like the other firms as well as personal, right? So we made around, like, if we just add it up, let's do the math, right? Like 1.2K. Let's do it specifically. It was what, one? We gotta get the clickbait title times what, I think like 16. All right, so 19K today, guys. Oh my God, how I made 19K today, guys. But only 1.3 of that is actually 1.3 of that is actually real money on the live account. Actually 1.6K actually, because I made like $300 on personal yesterday as well. But anyways, I digress. Let's get into the trade. So my whole biased understanding coming into this week was that, okay, we have these huge inefficiencies, right? And I'm still bullish because, well, even though I didn't like this tap off that Q level, right? We did have some limit buying there. It was it hit the bid way too quick and pushed price up, and we made that relative equal low, and then we just ended up going up on Friday, right? But reason was like, I was like, okay, like this could have been a protected swing low. So I was like, it doesn't hurt to try to take a long, or try to take long entries, right? And that's exactly what we did. Essentially, as we got into this area of this, relative swing leg, right? If we took our fib tool out from here to here, right? This is going to be our area of, like this, right? This is going to be our area of discount, right? In this area is going to be our area of discount as well. But in relation to, it was really this area right here, right? So you can see it's the POC of this range. Like this, the POC is like right here, right? Where all the volume really is. So that's where I kind of had that level marked out. And if you obviously mark this out as well, this is like that last area of, supply. And then I was just waiting for a good candle confirmation to enter in the trade. And this is on the 3-minute. As you guys know, I love my 3-minute hammer candles, my 3-minute doji candles. And yeah, this was the trade. I took it like this, and I was like, okay, I was really like feeling ballsy because also we were oversold in the RSI. So I was like, you know what, I can keep it right below this low, and then like right here. But then I just got like fucking like a shit fill, bro, and I got stopped out on this. And then I was like, okay, fuck. And then it did another hammer candle, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it again, and I took another loss. I was like, oh my God, like that's so ass, right? And then, I was like, okay, right, we had our VAL, right, our previous weekly VAL, right? Yeah, this is the VAL, right? Yeah, VAL right there. So I was like, okay, you know what? If we have like another confirmation off this level right here, I might take one more trade. Remember, this is like kind of discretionary, right? So that's the trade that I took. I basically got in on this closure right here, a little bit lower actually, and then stop loss was right here for like 3 cons, and then we went for a 1 to 3. Okay, and we barely hit TP right here, and we end up having a reversal. So we basically made 1R, but it was a bit weird because you guys know the copy trader that I'm using is Replicanto, so I was having a lot of slippage, right? And I had to basically fix the settings in that to make sure I was like having reduced slippage by like making sure I had the follower guard on. Oh my god, I can't even fucking speak. Holy shit, the follower guard on, and then making sure like the ATM copy mode was right. But yeah, I got fixed after that. But my whole point was just saying that it was out of sync because I'm using the personal account as the main leader account. So I'm copy trading the personal accounts and the evals, right, at the same time with all of the accounts, right? So, obviously the first account is going to have the least amount of slippage, and then based on market conditions, volatility, etc., everything else is going to be hopefully 1 to 1 as much as possible. But if not, you'll have slippage, which ended up happening. So we ended up going for a 1 to 3. And I think I took one more. I think that's like one more loss. Like it was like a half RR loss somewhere down here. But essentially, what happened was I ended up break even on a little bit, actually not break even, but a little bit in profit, like $100 in profit on each single account on the evals. But then I was up $300 on the personal because of the whole slippage thing that I was trying to tell you guys about. So it ended up kind of balancing out, and then after that there was no trade. So I was like, okay, fuck it. Now coming into Monday now. Right, you guys remember, you always have to put your VWAP on. And now, it was a really tough. I'm just beating myself. I should have taken the trade because it was so good. Because I was like, okay, like if we don't really react off anywhere here, like I know for a fact that this low is probably not protected, like with very high probability. But it was a bank holiday, right? And I was just like, you know what? I don't know. I just would rather just wait for my main setup to play out, which is obviously over here. But obviously we marked out that VWAP, and then coming into this this session close, well, when you're looking for a discretionary trade, you need multiple confluences, right? And what was the biggest confluence? The biggest confluence was we obviously have our VWAP here that we tap right at open, but the biggest thing was we have our RSI divergence. So we're making higher highs up here, and we're making lower highs down here, aligned with the fact that we have our VWAP tap. So the moment the market opens up, the moment we make this new high right here, and we end up selling off, bro, this was literally the most perfect entry ever, like this, right, like this. And then we'll do a little bit more, three cons, and then you could have swung this bitch for damn near 11R, bro. But again, this was like, I just hesitated, bro, because I was like, you know what, like it was kind of like, I don't know, I was kind of pissed because the execution wasn't the best over here, because mainly the slippage was pissing me off. So I was like, I don't want to take the trade. And then yeah, man, I was like, fuck it, like, it is what it is. But then the main setup was down here, right? After we took out this previous weekly low, because if you go down to the higher time frame, right, like we still have this, or if you go down to the whatchamacallit, the lower time frame, right, like, but still on the higher time frame, right, we're essentially like, we're in this channel, right, we're in this like here, let me copy the slope again real quick. We're in this like trend line channel, right, like this. And even though we broke through it, I'm still very confident though that we're gonna be bullish, because I have another indicator as well that kind of shows the valuation of gold. And yeah, I'm just, I just really don't think that we're gonna, if we're gonna go lower, we're gonna probably go past this low right here. But my whole thing was like saying as well, like we were super oversold on the RSI. Like we had that first tap right here, extreme oversoldness, and then we had that again happen here. And usually on that second tap, I have a lot of experience on this, you'll have that actual move up. So then basically I took this trade after we ended up coming down here. I waited for that 3-minute engulfing closure, which was right here, it was a perfect, not like, I would say like it was like an A setup, but we'd like to see another one, but we don't want it to also be like too extended, right? So I think like it was a good discretionary trade, stop loss below the low, 2 cons, and then we moved to break even pretty quick. So once we did this, we were already break even. Like once price came all the way up here, we're already at break even, right? So there's really no reason to worry now, because we're at break even, right? We can't lose money. And then yeah, as you can see, like we barely hit TP. Like we got fucking blessed, but we hit TP, and yeah, we ended up 3RR on the week so far, which is just, I'm thank God so far. So we're up good on the week so far, and that's that, right? We're still down in respect to this week. We still got to make about 2RR to be break even, I'm pretty sure. But the next couple of trades, if the set plays out like I'm thinking, we should be heavily in profit on every single account. Excuse me. But main thing here that I want you guys to take away is Again, VWAP, VWAP, VWAP. Always have your VWAP, guys. Always have it, right? I always have it marked out at the start of the session. And then, again, look for like the cleanest setup, guys, that you're always gonna find is gonna be some type of divergence, like an RSI divergence with VWAP, and into some type of structure. Right? Like it's always gonna be like the highest probability confluence, in my opinion, and that trade is just always gonna be perfect, right? So, you can see right here, right? Right, we have that clean divergence, and then yeah, that's really it. Nothing really else, man. I do think though that based off like our volume profile for last week and the week before, like this area is just gonna get fucking ran through, bro. Like I'm telling you guys, like if we start to come up here again, I think I might take this trade and just explode past these highs, just pump all the way to this level of demand. We maybe react off here, then start selling off for the whole quarter, or we take the high out, then we start selling off for the whole quarter, and then we end up around like 4.4k, 4k during going into the summer maybe, or Q1. So it really all depends, man. But yeah, I hope that made sense to you guys. Again, right now, no trades. We're just gonna monitor, just gonna enjoy my time, and yeah. Like again, guys, I'm just gonna be being a little bit more low key because I don't want evil eye on people like hating and shit. So I'm not gonna really be like trying to like show the P&L too much like that, guys. Like this, that's like a one-time thing, and yeah, that's really it. Okay, but oh, also, if you guys didn't notice, my student Dan here, he got a 2.3k payout with FTMO, and actually he got another payout as well with with FTMO lined up, another 2k payout. So basically, he got like 4.3k in payouts these last like fucking 2 days basically, which is insane. He was one of my like original mentorship students. So listen, guys, if you're looking to take your trading to the next level, man, join the mentorship. This is just surface level that we're covering, right? It's sauce, but it's surface level, right? So yeah. And with that, if you have any questions, guys, I would love for you to drop them down below, ask them away, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. But make sure in the Discord, make sure to apply for the mentorship, make sure to keep up with the content, because I guarantee you will be learning quality information, all right, guys? But with that, I will take my leave, and yeah, take care, guys. I love y'all. Peace out.